Hello and welcome to a new video on IGCSE Mathematics. In this video, we shall be discussing basic linear equations. Solve 2 minus x equals 5x plus 1. So in order to solve such an equation, you would need to isolate the terms that contain a variable on one side and the other terms on the other side. So you would want to take the x to the other side, and this would involve changing the sign of x. So 5x plus x. And then you would also take the 1 to the other side. And again, this would involve changing the sign of the 1. So 2 minus 1. So 1 equals 6x. And then we would divide by 6. So x equals 1 over 6. We divide both sides by 6. And you get x equals 1 over 6. 1 over 6 is the correct answer here. Complete these statements. When w equals so and so, then w equals 70. So this is the same as solving for w. Of course, here you just have to divide both sides by the number that is next to the w, so by 10, basically. And then these cross out, and then w equals 70 over 10, which is 7. So the answer here would be 7. When 5x equals 15, 12x equals what? So again, you would have to first divide by 5 on both sides. These would cancel out, and you will get x equals 15 over 5, which is 3. So 12x is 12 multiplied by 3, and this is equal to 36 as a final answer. So 7 is correct, and 36 is correct as well. Here we want to solve for the variable f. So again, we isolate the f. We take all the terms that contain f on one side and all the other terms on the other side. I'm just going to take the 3f to the left. So I get 9f minus 3f. And then I'm going to take the 11 to the right. So this gives me 23 minus 11. 9f minus 3f gives us 6f. 23 minus 11 gives us 12. We divide both sides by 6. These cancel out. And we get f equals 2. So the final answer is 2. Here again, we want to solve for x. So we want to take the 5x to the right-hand side. I usually take the smaller term to the side of the larger term to make life easy for myself and not get negative numbers. So I would get 7x minus 5x on the right-hand side. And then the 3 goes to the left-hand side. I have an equal sign in the middle. Excuse me, this was a mistake. So let's just remove this. Yes. Now we have an equal sign here, and we take the 3 to the other side. It becomes negative 17 minus 3. Because it was positive 3 here, plus 3. So we take it to the other side and becomes minus 3. So minus 20 equals 7x minus 5x is 2x. You divide both sides by 2, and you get negative 10 equals x. So therefore, the final answer here would be negative 10. This is the correct final answer as well. Again, here we want to solve for n. So I'm going to take the 3n to the right-hand side and get 11n plus 3n equals, and I'm going to take the 2 to the left-hand side. So we have 7 minus 2. So 7 minus 2 is 5. 11n plus 3n is 14n. We divide by the number next to the n. So we divide by 14 on both sides. So the final answer is n equals 5 over 14. You might be wondering why we didn't write it as 5 over 14 equals n, but these two are exactly the same. We're always allowed to switch the two sides. If they just have an equal sign between them, it doesn't really matter which one we write first. So 5 over 14 here is the correct answer. Now we have an equation in x. So we take the 3x to the left-hand side, 11x minus 3x. And then we take the 15 to the right-hand side. So negative 7 minus 15. You get 8x equals negative 22. We divide by 8 on both sides. So x equals negative 22 over 8, or negative 11 over 4, or in decimal, this would be negative 2.75. These are both correct. Here we have x over 7 equals 49. So the idea is that you want to isolate the x again. You have over 7, so if you multiply by 7 on both sides, the 7 cancels out the 7. So you have x equals 49 times 7, which is 343. Another way of thinking about this is that you have x over 7 equals 49. So the 7 is in the denominator, so it goes up in the numerator on the right-hand side. So you have 49 times 7. And again, you would get the same answer, which is 343. So 343 is the correct answer here. Here we want to solve for w. We're going to take the 7 to the right-hand side. We get 3w equals 32 plus 7. So 3w equals 39. And we divide by 3 on both sides. You get w equals 13. So 13 would be the correct answer here. For the final question in this video, we have 6x minus 3 equals negative 12. You can take the 3 to the other side. So we get 6x equals negative 12 plus 3. So 6x equals negative 9. And we divide by 6 on both sides. You get x equals negative 9 over 6. Or negative 1.5. And this is the correct answer here. Negative 1.5 is the correct answer. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope this has been beneficial. Thank you for watching.